Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Scorpio for December of 2011. And this also applies if you have a Scorpio ascendant. Scorpios, you love intensity. This is yet another month of intensity because we have an eclipse at 18 degrees Gemini, which is falling in your 8th house. And we also have Mercury retrograde in your 2nd house for the first 2 weeks of the month. So everything is going to be happening around finances for you, Scorpios. This eclipse in your 8th house is going to be, remember, it has an effect for up to 6 months or more in that house. And the 8th house is all about your joint finances. It's about inheritances. It's about money coming to you from other people. So it's a possibility that money could well come to you from somebody else during this next 6 months or so. It's also a possibility that you get into a very deep soul connection with somebody. A soul connected relationship could happen. Or there could be a breakup of a deep relationship, a deep karmic relationship during this time. There could also be you getting out of some financial commitments or completions of some financial commitments, or you may make some new investments. But everything about any kind of joint ventures or money that you have with somebody else or invested even in a bank or in silver or gold, all this will need to be reassessed and reevaluated during this period. With Mercury retrograde in the 2nd for the first couple of weeks, it's not a time to make big purchases during the first 2 weeks. You can splash out afterwards, but the first 2 weeks I would not be doing it with Mercury in that 2nd house retrograding for you. But however, it's a very important time as well, because the 8th house eclipse will affect that 2nd house. You may well earn your money differently. You may well have a new stream of income, different ways of making money for coming in for you as well over these next few months. And as well, a reevaluation of what's important to you. Are you living your life according to what is important to you? So if it's important to you to be in a committed relationship, let's say, are you in a relationship where somebody's letting you down half the time and you're not really getting those needs met? So it's about looking at the values that are important to you and living by those important values. And maybe, for example, if integrity is an important value to you, do you have people in your life who lack integrity? Are you putting up with that? Well, if it's a value, you shouldn't be putting up with that in your life. So those are the kinds of things that will come up for deep reflection. Scorpios, you do everything deeply. And boy, this eclipse is going to be deep because it's falling in that 8th house for you, which is the Scorpio house. So everything of depth. It's going to be a wonderful time for studying occult, astrology, mystical, spiritual type of things, anything metaphysical. Wonderful time for getting in touch with that and for getting in touch with your own messages that are coming to you intuitively, because they'll serve you and really help you. With Venus in your 3rd house for some of this month, it's going to be a nice time for connecting up with people in your neighbourhood, in your community, for doing something nice with friends. I think it's a good time for appreciating the people in your life that you love, showing them that love and giving and receiving love from the people in your life, and also creating new friends. We've got then Venus moves into your 4th house, so something nice happening in the home area for the last couple of weeks of the month. Maybe a family member doing something nice, or doing something nice with somebody who you're close to, or even just doing something nice in the home for yourself. We've got a trine from Saturn to Neptune from your 12th to your 4th house this month, all month. So if you've had some dreams about where you'd like to live or move to, or even dreams about your home, maybe selling a home or buying a home, they could be a reality this month, because Saturn makes the reality out of those dreams. We've also got a trine from the Sun to Venus from your 2nd to your 4th houses. That's the 3rd week of the month. So that's going to be a good time financially for you. A little bonus coming in, something nice happening, maybe treating yourself to just a little something as well. Good time to do it. Good aspects for it. And as well, during the 3rd week of the month, from the 12th house Saturn to your 2nd house Sun, this is a good time for getting anything done financially, for maybe working behind the scenes and getting something done. It's good for making financial decisions as well in that 3rd week of the month. The last week of the month, we've got that Venus conjunct Neptune in your 4th house. So just very nice to do something for somebody in the family or somebody close to you. Do something selflessly for another. And of course, it's holiday season, so what better time for that aspect to show up in your chart? So there you have it. I wish you a great month. You might want to have a reading about what 2012 holds in store for you, or ask a question for $25, or treat somebody else to a reading as a gift, or maybe a book or an audio. And I'd be delighted to hear from you. Thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.